Hey guys, Vince Luca here, and just wanted to show you my main character is a Freyna, fully loaded, and I am Mastery rank 23 because I couldn't really care less about going to 26 or whatever the max is, but I just wanted to get that out of the way. And also I've completed the season and I got the last cosmetic for it, so I just wanted to show you guys that I finished the season before talking about it. And I just wanted to go over some of my issues with the season, and I hope they don't do the same thing for season 2. What I'm talking about is having these ridiculous numbers of things you need to do. Not things, but the amount of times you need to do it. You're basically making the game very repetitive for players. You're basically telling them go kill 2,000 enemies. And I mean, that'd be fine if it was a monthly or something like that, but the weeklies, to go kill 1,500 enemies in one single map, that's really boring and repetitive. Some of them tell you to go kill 3,500 enemies with tech skill, which is pretty easy to do when you have like Freyna, but if you got to do this with fire or chill, it's really hard, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Even the dailies, some of them are a bit exaggerated, and I just stopped doing them. Eventually, when you finish the season, it's like there's no real point to doing them. But even if you're trying to do some of these, some of them are just really long and annoying and boring, and they need to change this. They need to be more creative with what you have to do for your season, and I'll give you an example of this at the end of the video. But for example, here's one: kill 3,000 enemies with fire skill. Some of you think, oh, that's pretty easy. It's not, because when you're trying to kill 3,000 enemies in a mission and you're in a group with Freyna or Bunny, they're basically destroying the enemies before you even have time to throw a fireball or anything that's fire related. So I tried doing this and I did the mission twice and I only killed like 51 guys. So you're probably saying, well, do it solo. Okay, fine, I'm gonna go solo 3,000 enemies. Like, yeah, way to make the game boring. There's another one here: kill 500 enemies with a machine gun. Yeah, I understand you want me to try different guns and stuff, but why do I have to try it on 500 enemies? It's a lot. And the same issue here is if you try to do it in a group, you're probably gonna end up with someone like Valby or Freyna or Bunny, who's just destroying everything before you could even get to it. So I think a lot of the devs are not playing this game, or they're playing it, but they're not actually trying to complete their weeklies. They're just putting these high numbers so that players log in and stay logged in for a long time, so they could show their investors, hey, look, we got a lot of players playing the game. We're not actually playing the game, we're just doing your chores basically with these high ridiculous numbers. And if you continue like this with season 2, a lot of players are going to be like me, and they're going to be like, okay, why am I doing this? This is boring AF. Here's another one. No, this is the fire skill. There's another one, I think it was chill skill. They lowered that number for some reason, so like maybe some people complained about the 3,000 enemies, so they lowered it to 2,005, which didn't make a difference. You have to do it with chill. Here it is. I tried one mission, I killed 36 guys in with chill, because Freyna and Bunny was melting everything, so you can't really do it. And it's the same thing for weapons. So if you're trying to hit something with a weak point, well, you can't, because they're dying so fast to Freyna and Bunny that it's really hard to do. And if you do solo, then you have to do it for 300 enemies, and you just turned your game just really boring, and feels like a chore more than playing a game. And another problem is the shop. Like for $100 Canadian, you can get 3,000 calibers, and with 3,000 calibers you can buy Freyna, which is the ultimate Freyna, and she basically has a little bit more stats, which you don't need because she's already melting. And on top of that, when you buy it for 100, you can't even change the color to make it match your, for example, like I have an aqua suit, I want the helmet to be aqua colored, and apparently I can't change the color of ultimate skins, which is kind of stupid and annoying. For $27, if you want, you can get a skin. So for the price of half another game, you can buy one measly skin here, 750 calibers, and that costs you 27 Canadian dollars for one skin. Here's another one, Luna. And by the way, you don't get that cat in the back. You only get the skin. And then they lie to you. They say popular. You can buy this. It's popular. Nobody bought this. And if you did, why? I haven't seen anybody play with this. I've been playing for 23 ranks. I've never seen one player. These are the type of skins that people are buying, not that fireman. So don't write popular, guys. We know you're lying. Then there's these colors. Like, what is this? Guild Wars 2, 1998 Guild Wars, where you have to like color things once. You get like one color and you could put it on one thing, and it wastes and it's gone, and then you have to buy more color. Like, what happened to the color palettes of other games? And if you're gonna steal the whole gameplay and mechanics of Warframe, at least also steal the color palettes, which are almost basically free, and we could actually change the colors of our Warframe like anytime we want. And here you're like, oh no, sorry, these are like one-time use. And that's like really old mentality of these type of games. I don't know why you're still doing this. And just to give you an example, Fallout 76, which a lot of players are playing, and I mean, this is a really old game and people are still playing it, and they do weeklies and dailies. They do it well. And I'll tell you why. Because not only are their numbers really low, so I could come home from work, be super tired, and say, oh, you know what? I'm still going to go in. I'm going to log in. I'll do like the dailies. It's probably going to take me 15 to 20 minutes, not like an hour. And I'll complete my dailies. And if I have some more time, I could actually play the game and actually do some missions or some quests, or try to defeat a boss or something, instead of wasting my entire free available time trying to complete these ridiculous high numbers. Here's some, for example, that are low. Consume chems 9. That's a weekly. Like, I could do that in 30 seconds. Kill 25 creatures. That's a weekly. Kill 25 guys in a week. Kill cultists, 25. They don't have numbers like 3,000, 5,000, whatever number is stupid. And not only that, but they don't tell you how to kill them. They're just like, kill 20 guys. And on top of that, they have pages, like 12 pages of things, basically like a season. And a lot of it is useful stuff or cosmetics, not things that last 5 hours, like an XP boost or whatever. And you actually get some really good stuff for the time that you put in, which is not a lot. So players, what they want is, they want to go in, they want to spend a little bit of time to get high rewards. And that's the opposite with the First Descendant. You're spending a lot of time, like real life hours, on really minimal rewards. The season didn't give me anything besides like that stupid Excava gun that hardly nobody uses. So I don't think the seasons are worth it. They're not worth my time. They're not worth my money. And it's just, all you're doing is trying to keep us on your game for a very long time to show your investors that there's players playing the game. And if season 2 is like this, guys, you're gonna lose players. People are gonna be like, oh, I gotta do this again. I've done this before, kill 3,000 enemies, and now I gotta do it again. Kill 3,000 enemies with fire skill, which is almost impossible because Freyna and Bunny are killing them all. It's annoying, guys. Like, take a page out of Fallout book, like you did for Warframe, for your entire game, and learn, and don't like make your season chores, and give us good rewards that are worth it. Anyways, I could go on for hours, but that's my thoughts. I'm done with the First Descendant until season 2, and if I see season 2 starts like that, with like go kill 3,000 enemies, I'm completely done with this game, and this is gonna be my last video for it. I'd rather be spending my time on Warframe or any other game, and not wasting my time on something that is not getting as much content as it should, and it's just forcing me to do really, really boring stuff just to get my season up. And not only that, but the season reward's not even worth it. So anyways, those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and yeah, hopefully season 2 is a lot better. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.